Here I have a rusted barbell, which was kindly lent to me by a mate of mine, Alex. This is an Iron Edge 20 kilo bearing bar. The first barbell I ever bought was an Iron Edge power bar. This bar is not the best shape, not the worst shape. It's got some surface rust from exposure to heat and humidity, mainly from Darwin. But the big issue here is the amount of chalk. So this chalk is the cause of a lot of the problems and a lot of the rusting in the barbell. So we're going to clean off the chalk and the rust and see what we can do. So I've cleaned all the chalk out of the knurling. Chalk will absorb moisture and water and it will hold that onto the bar, which will then result in oxidation or rust of the bar. Now I'm going to soak it in oil for a few days and see what happens. So this is what the barbell looks like now. Now we've gotten a lot of the rust off. There still is some rust in the knurling here after having oiled it for a few days. We can see the bar looks better, but it's still not 100%. Our next step is to look at doing an acid bath. So we're probably going to use white vinegar mixed with a little bit of water. A few ways you can do it. One, you can make a tub, drop the bar in your mixture. Two, you can wrap your bar in paper towels and then put the vinegar on, let it soak and then take it off and then try and get rid of that last bit of rust. So I've now mixed up some water with vinegar. I've gone for about a 60 to 40 split of vinegar to water. So a little bit more white vinegar than water. Going to soak the paper towels in vinegar, wrap it on the bar, let it sit overnight. There we are. Now wrap our bar up in our acid bath. We'll let that sit for at least overnight, ideally sort of 24, maybe 48 hours. See how much of that final rust it actually pulls out. All right, and we're back now about 24 hours after I set up the acid bath on this barbell. You can already see that we've got a whole bunch of rust and oil being pulled out off the bar into the paper towels. Now let's take them off and see what it looks like underneath. All right, so here's our bar. Now you might think, shit, that looks rustier. So what's happened is the acid has interacted with the rust and it's breaking that rust down. And that rust isn't going to magically vanish into thin air. So as it breaks down, chunks of rust, residue of that rust is still going to remain. But you can see it just wipes off. So what we're going to do now is go to the bar with some oil and our brush. So we can see our bar has actually come along really well now. And just to prove that I haven't hidden the rust with oil, I'm going to coat the bar in WD-40 to degrease it completely. All right, this is our bar now. So I've degreased it. I'm really happy with how the sleeves are looking. They've pretty much had all their rust taken off. There's still a little bit of rust remaining though along the shaft, specifically in the knurl. On this knurl here, on my left, your right, there's a bit of crap still remaining. So what we can do from here, well, one, we can go back to scrubbing with our brush and oil. Or two, we can apply another coat of our acid bath to try and pull that last bit of rust off. Now you might think, taking the rust off, that's gonna compromise the bar. It is, to a degree. However, it's better than having rust on the bar. It's going to eat away at the bar and degrade it over time. So if we can remove the rust, that is cut it out or remove it effectively, it's going to prevent the buildup of rust in the future, which is going to be better in the long run. I still want to get the rust on my left side, your right side, out of the knurl, and there's still a little bit on the shaft that I'm a little bit worried about. So I'm going to re-acid wash just the shaft, see how that comes up tomorrow.